Woo! Testing out the machine. I have returned after a amount of time not there. Saying. But we're here. What I was doing was getting live chat, popping out the chat. You know. What? That's weird. That's the first time it's ever full screened for some reason. What the hell is that about? You don't want full screen. Especially of YouTube chat. People aren't chatting to me like that. I'm not being spoken to like that. I'm not popular like that. Damn. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. And that'll do for now. See what's going on here. Okay, I gotta kill that sound. Sound first. Let's see. Just making sure everything works, you know? Portrix? That took a while. What the hell is that about? YouTube chat is really bizarrely slow. I don't know what's going on there, honestly. Very slow. Like I've been streaming for 3 minutes. That's when YouTube chat's bot is like figured it's like maybe it's like, yo, we were not expecting this dude to come on tonight. So we just fell asleep. Lazy. Absolutely lazy. Yeah, today's more of a chill one, honestly. I've got my music going on. But this is what I realized about my music. I play that stuff on stream. Content ID goes, yep, that's mine now. And then when I try and release my stuff, it's all funny, like, because Content ID already picked it up. Content ID, like, it messes around with your releases because then all of a sudden it's like that song is out already. Like, by streaming stuff, you've released it. It's super weird. Super, super weird. So that's a problem of mine. Currently. Let's see. You guys play the game Evany? I'm wondering if you guys play that game because that's what I'm playing. That's what's on my screen right now. In case you couldn't see on this iPad screen, I'm just on chat. Just getting through chat, and then I'm also listening to my music, but I don't know if I want to keep this track. I'm not gonna lie to you. The drums sound good, but is that enough? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I've been thinking about like, oh, so that's my phone, and my good friends use iPhone, so it's like whatever. I can have my messaging app open, but some people use WhatsApp, and it's like, ugh, do I want to download the WhatsApp desktop app? Like, do I really want that on my computer? Do I? Do you guys use WhatsApp desktop? Someone convince me. Q Yankee, how you doing, boss man? I was not well, brother. For the last like a week, I got some new medication. Dude, that stuff dropped my heart rate and blood pressure. I thought I was dying, dude. And on a serious note, I might have, I think. Like, that stuff did not treat me well at all. Like, I'm still recovering. My chest hurts still. Like I was staying up all night because I was like, dude, I don't think I can afford to like fall asleep right now. Like, my body was, whoa. It was a bad time, dude. So I've been recovering, and I was like, let me jump on today. Just a chill one. Let people know that I'm alive and I'm still out here. I would have been streaming this whole time, but damn, bro, I was cooked, you know? How you doing, boss man? How you been since we last spoke? Since we last speaked? How's things been, brother? How's the fam? Sorry to hear that, bro. I was a minute. I had a bad feeling you was unwell. But glad to hear you good. Thank God. Thank God indeed, my guy. Yeah, I was, dude. Whew. Okay, so I was put on antipsychotics, not because I had a psychotic break or whatever, but because of autism. And this was like another new thing to try. Bro, like 4 or 5 days in, I was like, I have never had meds that did this. Like, I felt stuff crawling on my skin. Like, it felt like bugs. Dude, I actually remember being like, these meds for sure are making me actually crazy if I wasn't already, dude. And then I started to get this weird pressure like in my fingers, and it really felt like pressure, like my blood was being squeezed up there. And I was like, dude, I do not like where this is going. And then one night I go to sleep, and I think my heart slowed down so much that my body just shot me up with adrenaline because it was like that stuff is way too low, fam. So I like, it was probably one of the most frightening things I've ever done, like I've ever been through, because my body got this massive shot of adrenaline, and like I knew in my gut something was very wrong. Like my heart was beating funny. Like, dude, I was very worried, but I didn't know what to do because I texted my doctor and my psychiatrist, and I was like, hey guys, something real weird happened. Something real weird happened to my, like, I'll try to explain the adrenaline thing, and and they were like, nah, you're fine, like, because at the time my heart rate was fine. It was like 77, and they were like, yeah, you're fine, just keep taking it, and like, don't stand up too fast, and blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, shouldn't I like not have low blood pressure, guys? And they were just casually like, oh yeah, just check in with your healthcare provider. I was like, you idiots are my healthcare providers, what? So anyway, I was like, I had stopped for one night, then I listened to what they said, then I did it. I continued again for like a day or two, and then a week. Okay, today's Wednesday, so go back a week Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So last week Saturday was the last dose I took, and I knew in my heart, I was like, on Sunday, I was like, I'm never taking this again. Like, never in my life am I gonna take whatever the hell this stuff is. Yeah, I'm never taking it again. Um, my chest was hurting, like, dude, I couldn't sleep, like my breathing, dude. If you told me that someone tried to poison me, I would believe you at this point, because I felt like I took poison low key. And then what saved me is, like, I knew in my gut, I was like, dude, something's very wrong. Like, damn, I'll pray for you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Q. Uh, I think the universe was looking out for me too, man, because I something just told me, like, this is not okay. Like, you need to trust yourself now and make a decision. And I was like, okay, so first off, I'm not taking these anymore. And something is crazy is, just because of how my brain works, I was like, dude, I'm gonna search up these meds and just heart, like just my heart. Just search those two things together. And I found this paper of some guy who was 61, but this guy had such a bad reaction to the same meds. He was taken into the hospital, admitted for like 4 days but he was taking the injected version of what I was taking. So he probably like really, really needed it. He had a very slow heart rate. They did EKGs, all sorts of stuff. Nothing's wrong with this guy, but his heart rate is still super low. So eventually they decided to look into what meds he was taking. He was taking the one I was taking, and the doctors were like, all right, let's just stop this one. 4 days later, dude, his heart rate's coming back to normal. Like, his body is recovering. Everything's coming back to normal. And then I think they said a month or two later, they tested him again, and he was completely free of all symptoms. Like, everything went away when he stopped these meds. Hello, Yunji. Yeah, so everything stopped when he stopped these meds. And I remember reading this paper, and I was like, 100% that's me. Like, for sure. And in the paper it said, there's a good precedent here for checking your heart rhythms and heart health as you take these meds. And I just remember thinking, like, damn, like, my psychiatrist and my doctor just prescribed me something that, in their guidebook or whatever the hell, is like, yeah, prescribe this. But they had no real knowledge about what these meds would do to somebody potentially. I mean, they told me I'd get shaky. I remember that. They told me I'd get shaky and stiff neck, which I did get. But dude, I didn't sign up for my heart to like slow down, and my my blood pressure was low. It's the worst feeling on earth, dude. What? Okay, it's not the worst feeling on earth. There's worse things, I'm sure of it. But it was bad. Bro, I was to call you. I'm traumatized, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy that you guys were just like, what? Something wrong with this dude. Yeah, man. Yunji, I'm traumatized, bro. Me too, Yunji. I will never take those meds again. Like, I will never take those meds again. And I'm so glad that I had the mindset to like, I need to, I need to like search online if anybody else has felt what I'm feeling with these meds, because it was, I had taken nothing else out of the ordinary. Like my regular meds, nothing happens to me there. But then all of a sudden, my heart, my blood pressure, I was like, dude, it has to be these meds because I've just started them. And turns out it was, dude. There were moments where I was like, I feel like I'm just gonna pass out. And if I pass out, bruh, will someone find me just gone on the floor? Jesus. So yeah, I bailed on those. Yunji was getting snacks for my friends, and usually we don't have tote bags for groceries, so we use a black plastic bag. So when I was walking out, I got so scared I started. Wait, what? Hold up, I'm trying to keep up on this chat here. As I was walking out, the dogs came surrounding me and started sniffing me. I was I was so scared I kept crying, and I was literally yelling for help, and I have a fear of aggressiveness. Oh no. So when one of the dogs grabbed the bag with its mouth, I got so scared I started crying. Usually in Egypt, we feed the dogs by giving them food, and specifically black bags. So they thought I was giving them food, so they got aggressive when I didn't give them the bag. So the dog snatched it with its mouth and walked not too far away from me and ripped the bag open. I eventually called out for help since I found a helpful couple. The husband helped get my stuff back and shoo the dogs, while the wife was tending to me and making sure I didn't get bit. They led me back home. Gosh, Yunji, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's a messed up scenario to go through, because it's like you meet wild dogs, you have no idea what they're gonna do. And I know these are not technically wild, quote unquote, like they're in the city or whatever, but they're still wild in a sense. Like they weren't domesticated, they weren't raised by people, they just live around people. Um, this happened yesterday. Yeah, Yunji, I'm real sorry for that. I'm glad that you're alright. Glad you didn't get bit or anything. That's crazy. That's crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, that's a messed up time. I'm glad you got your stuff. One of my one of my cousins, he's such an idiot. He was staying at my house and he was out late at night, and when he came back home, when I was younger, like sometimes we'd just climb over our gate. Can't do that now, but that's what he was planning on doing. So he came home drunk, like nobody was awake to let him in, so he was like, all right, I'll jump over the gate. And he just bought chicken and french fries. So he like took the bag and threw it over the gate so that he could climb. And this dummy forgets that we have like 9 German shepherds. So as soon as he threw the bag over, all the dogs just went crazy and ate his food up. And he was like climbing the gate like, no, stop. And they ate all his food, which was so silly. I still laugh at him today about it. But those dogs weren't trying to like hurt him or anything. He was just a dummy about it. Yeah, that's crazy, Unji. I'm glad that you were fine, and really nice that they helped you get home. That's really sweet of them. Need more people like that in the world. But Q, yeah, I think the universe was watching my back and was like, yo, we're gonna make like this dude's gonna be all right. We gotta make sure of it. And so I'm sure all you guys were sending me good vibes. I'm sure it helped. And I received that energy because I was like, man, I'm not letting down anybody by like not making a decision about these meds that clearly I feel weird straight after I started taking them. I was like, I don't care what my psychiatrist say or my doctor, I'm stopping this immediately. And thank goodness I did, because I'm not even fully better yet. Like it's only been a week and 4 days. So just give it more time. But dude, the difference between me now and then, it's night and day, dude. I'm so glad that I stopped that. I'm much better off. In 2019, Cairo, there have been 6,241 cases of people being hospitalized over being attacked by stray dogs. In Egypt's Menfula governed. Jeez, that's too many. That's too many. That's way too many. Q Yankee, glad you came in today. Me too, man. I'm glad I was able to show my face and let people know, hey, I'm still alive and I survived. So yeah, if you ever get prescribed, okay, this is what I'll say. Antipsychotics, dude, if you hear that word, unless you're literally seeing clowns running around you in circles, dude, don't do it. Find, if whoever's telling you about it, even if it's your friends or a doctor, whoever's taking that or asking you to take it, no. They need to show you, they need to watch you daily. They need to watch your symptoms daily. Like, they really need to watch you, because my heart rate, my blood pressure, like, how do you explain that stuff when it's never happened to you? Like, you don't know internally to, like, oh, this isn't because of the meds, like, or this isn't normal. And then you try explaining it to your doctor and they're like, oh yeah, just, it's fine, just keep taking it. And you're like, dude, what do you mean just keep taking it? And like, meanwhile, I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure like my life is about to just, and they're just like, yeah, you're fine. No way, dude. And then I go online and I look up a proper paper, and the paper's like, oh yeah, if you're taking that stuff, your heart, like, someone needs to watch your heart every day, all the time. And I was like, how are you prescribing this without thinking? And you know what's crazy is I saw this clip of Tom Cruise who was talking about mental health and like our youth. And he brought up antipsychotics, and he's like, they're just giving this stuff to people, like to kids. Like, they don't even know what it does to you. And I remember seeing this and I was like, the universe is telling me, bro, you need to put those, like, do something quickly before it's too late. So we should definitely link up, grab a burger at the hub or something. Q, that sounds like a good plan, my dude. For sure. Cause yeah, I just thought that. I won't talk too much about it because we out. I'm just glad that I had the mindset to figure out. And I'm so glad that I know my body so well that I was like, this has never happened before. And I've never taken those meds before. So 1 + 1, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm so glad that I had that mindset. And I'm also so glad that I was like, okay, I'm just going to stop. I could have stopped earlier, but I trusted my, can you imagine? I can't believe I'm saying this. I trusted my doctor and psychiatrist. I trusted that they knew what they were doing. And so then I took those meds for another like 2 days. And then I was like, oh no, these things are going to finish me, dude. But yeah, Q, a burger sounds like a plan, my guy. That sounds like a massive plan. What was it? When was it? I had a burger like a couple of days ago, actually. I was like, dude, I'm going to treat myself. I have not eaten junk food in so long. And I've just been in my room and my bed, just like trying to figure out what is going on. So that's where I'm going to be. Bro, you're lucky you all got to hang out. Yeah, Yunji, we're in the same city. I haven't seen him yet, so we're going to sort this one out. We're going to do it ASAP. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool that you get to hang out with people in the chat, which is awesome. I'm glad we're in the same city. But Yunji, one day we'll figure it out. We'll do Egypt as well or something. Or who knows what life will be like. Maybe, I don't know, maybe tomorrow people will just be like, no more visas, no more immigration. Then you just go where you want. I think it's so dumb that you have to pay. Okay, first of all, I think it's insane that money is a thing that, like, if you don't have these pieces of paper or numbers in a computer, you basically just starve to death or get sick, and that's it. Like, it's crazy to me that we have to pay, quote unquote, to live on Earth. And like animals, flies, insects, they just here. It's crazy that we need money. And then when people talk about like going to space and all that stuff, and they're like, that'll cost billions. Why? We made money. Money is made up. It's not real. Money is just a fake concept that we created because we couldn't control the resources. So we were like, oh, well, if you don't have a lot of these papers, then you need to get more. And you can only get more in these certain places. It's so dumb to me. Like every time I have to use money or pay for something, I feel like the biggest idiot. And I feel like we're all just being taken for a massive ride. But nothing I can do about it, just myself. Nothing I can do about it, just myself. But I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I think money and immigration just needs to burn, all of it. Like, it needs to burn. And people will argue, well, how do you pay somebody because they're doing work or they need to build stuff? Money is made up. That's all I gotta say. Money is made up. We can still engineer and design things, and we can figure out ways to, like, if we had universal healthcare, for example, and universal healthcare, universal education, and universal like food security. So if you didn't have to pay for school, you didn't have to buy food, okay? And you didn't have to like figure out where to live. Bruh, everybody out here would be inventing stuff. All you guys in the chat, I'm sure you're all smart guys and gals and others. There's so many things you might be able to do with your free time if you didn't have to worry about paying for food, for school, for gas, for electricity, for internet. Like, we're just in a prison, man. It's super annoying to me. I always complain about it, but I'll find a way to deal. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Maybe I'll start by preaching to you guys on the chat and be like, hey, money is fake. Money is fake. Don't believe people who tell you like money is the most important thing. It really isn't. And I know sometimes you need to buy stuff, right? So that's why money is quote unquote important. But it's the thing that's important. It's not the money. The money is just a massive obstacle to get that thing. That's the annoying part. That's the annoying part. Bro, you got a nuclear weapon red button. Don't blow us up. uh Let me make you laugh. I have Is it only two others? I guess it's only two. I have two others of these. Q. You know what it is, right, Q? Or should I tell you what it is? I mean, I guess you've seen me use it, but just clarifying. I have a gray one, and I have another red one. And the craziest part is they're all made by the same company. Let me show you. Oh, also look at my seat cushion. That's my seat cushion. It's amazingly soft, I just have to say. Okay, Q, here's another one. This one's gray. And dusty. This one's gray and dusty. And this one has a lid at least. Oh, this one's also red. So I have three of these. Wait, Q, you say now like you don't know what it is? Just let me confirm with you again. You don't know what it is? Should I tell you what it is? Or nah, you know what it is. No, not the duster. Listen, I am one of those people, Yunji. This is a lifesaver right here. When you have so much gear like I do, the duster, Yunji, this will change your life. If you don't have one of these right now, tomorrow, or if you have one in your house, go take it and keep it for yourself. This is the best investment I've ever made in my studio because I can dust my gear without scratching it, without leaving streaks, because I try to use some random type of cloth. Like, this is the best thing ever. Sorry, I just hit my Also, can you see it? Let me see. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I also have Oh man, you can't see it. It's right down here. See this white? Hold up. This, not the octopus behind it. So over there, that's the air purifier. Listen, air purifiers, best thing on this planet. I'm not kidding. Best thing on this planet. Air purifier and duster, feather duster. If you have those two things in your room, you're going to live like a king because the airflow is mwah, clean, fresh air. Guys, I can smell French fries. Ooh! Clean, fresh air. Okay? And then your duster just dusts the things you need to dust. Like, it doesn't, like, I can dust my shelves without moving stuff around and breaking things. It's the best. It's just the best. A duster will save you post Armageddon. I agree. And Q Yankee, you're right. It is a mouse. Here's my favorite part. Boop. That's the mouse. Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing. That's the mouse, Q. Look at that. That's literally the mouse. You know what? Now that I've done this, might as well clean this thing up. So this is called a Kensington Slim Blade. There's actually a new model of this, which I really want to buy, which is, it's basically the same, but it's wireless. This one uses a USB cable. The new one is wireless. It has crazy high DPI, which basically just means it can get very sensitive. And it's got like a 6-month battery or something, and it charges with USB-C as well. So it's really awesome. And Q, I'll show you something, and everyone else watching. This is that a Lego? Let's see. Can you see it? Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. And Q, check this out. My girlfriend got me this. It's actually me. Well, the Lego color is yellow, but it's me. You can see the MM on there. It's me with a hoverboard. Isn't that sick? Actually, I should have it in front of the camera. Watching you guys. And then this is, I forget who this is. But I decided it's my girl because it's like a little Carmen San Diego type scenario. That's so funny. So yeah, this is the trackball. And that's what drives my mouse, dude. Look at that. How beautiful is that, dude? Look at that. It looks magic. Like when I rotate my hand, you can't even tell that it's moving. My hand just looks like it's moving. This is how those magician dudes on Instagram do their tricks. Like the sphere is so well polished that when you rotate it, you can't tell that it's rotating. Look at that. Whoa. So that's my mouse, guys. And I just drop it in here. And then boom. And cue the crazy. This is the coolest part. This is the coolest part about this. Let me see if I'll get my mic close to it so you can hear it, because I don't think you'll see how it works. Okay. I can rotate it on the side. Do you hear the clicks? Come on. I think you heard some. I think you heard some of it. But point is, yeah, so when I want to scroll, dude, I just turn it on the side. I literally just on the side like this. And it scrolls for me, dude. And I'm so used to it. I don't remember who it was. Somebody saw me using this and they were like, dude, what the hell is that? In music studios, this is a very normal piece of gear. Also, I think you can tell. Well, this is a mouse pad. My little brother gave it to me as a gift, which is really awesome. It's really sick. I don't know if you can see that. It's really sick mouse pad. But what's crazy is with this trackball, I don't have to do this whole thing, guys. I don't have to do the whole when I'm playing games or when I'm just using my computer. I keep my hand in one spot. So basically the trackpad, the trackball only needs the space for where it sits. And that's it, dude. That's it. Like I'm controlling it right now. And because you can change obviously the acceleration and the speed of it and the sensitivity. Dude, I use this on 3 screens. Can you imagine using your normal mouse with 3 4K plus monitors? Just dude, I would lose my mind eventually. Like I would lose my mind very quick. I saw this photo online today of somebody's like man cave, quote unquote. It was the ugliest thing I've ever seen, dude. It looked like. So let me describe this man cave. You go down the stairs, on the top of the wall it says man cave in the worst font, just black. It looks like a damn. Let me see. You know those expensive furniture stores where like nothing's really like pretty, it's just expensive and everything's gray and silver and black. You know those types of stores. So Q Yankee, you got a Range Rover too. What do you mean too? What do you mean too? What did I say that made you say that? Drew, how you doing, my friend? How are you, man? I do know him, Q Yankee. Your average consumer. I've seen this dude. Didn't he get a Tesla at some point? Yeah, didn't he have a Tesla at some point? Oh, holy crap. Q Yucky. I guess you'll believe this, but my car in real life is exactly that one. And it was for one of my birthdays. My siblings and some relatives, they thought it would be funny to get me an actual like a toy version of my car, because they were like, this, you're so obsessed with your car and you love it so much, we're gonna, and dude, it's remote controlled. I can drive this. I can put batteries in this thing and drive it around my room if I wanted to. um but I just like to look at it, so I put it on top of my computer. And so yeah, that's why there's a black Range Rover. uh yeah, that's why there's a black Range Rover on top of my screen. Dude, this is so funny to me. I had not even realized that there was a car on my screen. How clear is it? Yeah, you could see it. You could see it well enough. Yeah, Q. That's literally the same car I drive, except my rims are black. I don't know if you can see the rims on this one, but this one has the original rims that my car came with, which are also nice, but black rims on a black car, nothing like it. So that's, yeah, that's what I drive, Q. Exactly the same. Like when we had dinner or something and then they pulled it out after we had dinner, and they were like, happy birthday, and I was like, you guys are actually nuts. The fact that you guys got me a toy version of my car. But you know what? That tells you I'm a grateful guy, man. I love my car. It's the best thing ever. Drew, setup looking sweet, bro. Thanks, brother. I just decided to come on for a little bit today and say hi to my people, man, and let you guys know I'm around. I'm alive. I'm doing good. Health is coming back to 100, and yeah, man. And new camera angle. What? You guys have no idea how high my phone is right now. I'm gonna get an actual camera. Probably one of those Sony A7s or something. But of course I'm gonna get it like I'm gonna get a used one. There's no way I'm gonna buy one of those brand new. There's no point. So I'm gonna get one of those, and then it's gonna be my main camera, and they have a much wider lens, so I won't have to have my camera way up there. Like I'll be able to have it much lower, and it'll still be able to see everything, and it'll be crispy HD quality. My webcam's sitting on like a stand thing behind my computer, so I get much better angles now. So this was to test. Drew, sorry, not seeing the pic you're talking about. What car is it on his monitor? Drew, it's this car here. Let me fix my view again. Ugh. This car, Drew. This is my actual car. This is what I drive. This is what I drive. And my family got me a toy version of it because I'm always like I'm always like talking about my car, and I'm one of those people, like I'll still look up photos of my car online, and not my specific car, but like I'll look up photos of Range Rovers online and just sit there and admire them and be like, dude, this is the best car ever. It's just the best car ever. My Range Rover is a 4.4 liter V8, naturally aspirated. It's just a great car, dude. I inherited it. I inherited it. But that's how we get everything, isn't it? We inherit it. But yes, Drew, that's the story. That's the car. That's why you're hearing about a car, and then you're like, what's going on here? What's going on here? FFS. I'm thinking, lying my head, trying to see the monitor itself. Legit took me a whole minute to notice the actual toy car, tilting my head. Drew, at least you, when Q Yunky mentioned it, I was like, how do you know what car I drive? Like, did I post something? Wait, how do you know this? And I was just sitting here like, wait, how did he figure that out? And then he's like, dude, there's a car on your screen. And I was like, oh yeah, I put that there. Okay, so this thing here. Oh, wait, no, this way. That's a floor cushion. So you could just sit on the ground, or I could just sit on the ground if I want, or lay on the ground. If I'm playing music and stuff, sometimes I do that. I'll just lay on the ground and play some tunes and then just listen to them. There is something about being on the floor or on the ground and just, I don't know, it helps me somehow. So I'll just sit there and then like listen to my music and pay attention. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm soaking something in. I don't know what. Maybe it's because I'm lower down next to the bass. I really couldn't tell you, but it's a good time. And then obviously I have my hanging chair, the orange one. It's great, dude. I can literally fit in there completely, like with my feet up. I can just sit in there like a little bug. And then I have another one exactly the same but white. Well, it's not exactly the same, but outside from the color and the cushions, it's exactly the same. The one in my room has white. The frame is white and the cushions are black. And in here it's orange and gray. And it's really nice. Like I don't tend to sit in it that much. But when I have friends and stuff over and like maybe I'm showing somebody something, I'll let them sit in this main chair and then I'll sit in there. Or if any of you came to my house and I brought you up into my studio, that's probably where you would sit. Yeah. And I don't mean I'd make you sit there. Like most people see it and they're like, I'm sitting on this thing, dude. But also that chair is nice. If you guys know what that chair is, it's a very nice chair. Very, very nice chair. And I got Finn here with his hand in a shark. See, the duster's coming in clutch already, guys. Look at this. Duster. Dude, it makes things so easy. Gosh. Look at that. Makes things so easy. I clean my speakers with this. Oh, guys, you know what I found out so crazy? Under my subwoofer. Oh. Q Yunky, bro, you should do an IRL stream of your setup one time. Q, tell me what that would look like. How would I do it? Do I just walk around with a camera kind of filming stuff, or how does that work? How would I do an IRL stream? Or would it just be like holding my phone and being like, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. I could do that one of these days. Yeah, I could do that one of these days. But is that what you mean, Q? It would be easier if somebody was there to film me, wouldn't it? You know, like the only thing I've thought about, you know, when you see these humanoid robots, the only thing I've thought about when I've seen them is like, God, man, this guy could just film stuff for me. Like he could film me and not get tired. and I don't need to feed him or anything. I mean, I need to charge them, I guess, but they could literally just hold my phone and like give that cinematic look. Like you're doing a YT video. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Like I'm doing a YouTube video. I see it. 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 SIRI on my devices just woke up like, hey, what? Also do a YT video of your setup. Would do rounds on YouTube. OG. You know, I'd love to do that. I think the one thing that was stopping me from doing it was just I didn't think I'd have good angles. But now that I think about it, I could easily do it. Easily. I have such an interesting room. Like, I know this personally, and a lot of people have told me, like, I have such an interesting studio space that, yeah, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm definitively going to do it. Because I have such cool stuff in here. Man cave tour. I feel like this is better than a man cave, though. I think I'd probably lean towards calling it like studio. Okay, I could just do man cave / studio tour. That would work. Because I want people to know that it's a studio also. Like, it's not just a room that I have fun in. I mean, it is. That's what a studio is, really. It's a room you have fun in. But I also do work in here. So I would say man cave / home studio tour. That might work. And Q, here's what's crazy. My bedroom is my bedroom's probably 4 times bigger than this room. 4 or 3 times bigger. You could get a tech sponsor for real. Dude, I would love to get a tech sponsor. I would love it to be LG. Cuz I've got a really cool LG TV and I want LG's releasing this new monitor. It's a 6K Thunderbolt 5 monitor. If I got LG as a sponsor, I'd be like, buddy, just give me 2 of those. I will swear allegiance to you for the rest of my life, dude. Like, I'm one of those people. Man cave for the views. Q, you make a very good point. You make a very, very good point. That's why I was thinking man cave / home studio, both in the title, so that I get the music people and I get the man cave people. You know what I'm saying? I get everybody. I get everybody all up in there at one time. For the views. Man cave for the views. You know, dude? When I start making money, I might need to start paying you guys. You guys have just the best ideas out here. Like, no cap. No cap. Where did that word come from? I know it came from American slang, but like, where did cap come from? You know what I'm saying? Cap. Why do we say that? And where did frontin' come from either? Also. I want to know where those two came from. I'm going through some tunes right now, but I'm not playing it through the speaker because my last 2 releases, right? I played them a bunch on stream, and when it came to releasing them, it's like YouTube and Instagram already had the audio in the system, and it just became a massive headache. because I had to like message my DSP and be like, hey, I can't search for my new songs. Why? And they're like, is it actually your music? I'm like, yeah, it's on my official YouTube channel, which I've linked with this account. You dummies. So if I'm making something just to mess about, then sure. If I'm listening to samples, then sure. And I guess I could do that. Just mess about. I'll do a little mess about. That way you can hear what the heck I'm doing. You could hear what the heck I'm doing. Let's see, we'll go to loops. Old types. What do we want? Chords. I'm gonna do chord. Some house music stuff's gonna be in here. Nope, don't like that progression. Yeah, that's average. Dude, why the... Oh my god, that's such a Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo, like a very like basic. Okay, dude, there is like a gecko on the outside of my window just Spider-Manning around, dude. Like it's just jumping and flying around. Okay, so I get what's happening. Basically, the light from my studio attracts flying insects. And these geckos just sit there like on the prowl, waiting for them to get close. We'll make a little vibey house track. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the sample we're using. Nice and easy. Gonna speed it up. This is 124 BPM. Let's find a drum. Yeah, this is gonna be like house. Okay, so I don't know what you wanted, but you're gonna get house. Now we'll get the kick. Okay, not yet. Hey! I love that sound. This is how easy it is to make music, guys. Says the guy who like all day has just been sitting here like going nuts because he doesn't know what to do. And that tells you guys, all you have to do is just start. Just start. Everything figures itself out. Just start. I'm gonna move these all down because I like having the kick as the first instrument. You know what I mean? There we go. I could have done it easier actually, but whatever. Okay. Let's see what kicks we got. I'm hearing so many cool sounds that I just want to add. You hearing this, guys? Ooh, bassy. I've just realized something. My sample is too loud. Can you imagine that? So here's what we do. I mean, if you want to see what my screen's doing, I guess. The first thing I'm doing here is checking. Yeah, it's a bit loud. Well, that's easy to fix. Very easy to fix. So what I'm gonna do is okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's loud, it's loud. So we're gonna lower that. Yeah, I'm gonna lower it. And then that sounds so much nicer, right? Everyone's gone quiet. They're just like, am I like the Pied Piper? I've just mesmerized you guys with the with magical noises, and now you guys are just there like, oh, what is that? Okay, so I can know I know that sound like that sounds too loud. Not you. Wait, what? That sounds too loud. So fix most of it. You're also too loud. And that clap is too loud. I'm turning these down again. That's also too loud. Cute. I have a confession. I had some leftover skunk from when my brother and sis had a sesh here. And so I had some. I was like, I deserve this. I almost died. It was a good time. Got extremely very baked. And I was like, ha 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 ha. But yeah, now I'm chilling again, dry. All of dry again. But it was fun. It was nice. I was like, I deserve this. I have been through it. No, I don't like the sound of that. Now all we need is just some high tops. High tops and maybe a bass line. All right, let's see. High tops. I'll use a loopy loop. We want closed hi-hats. Let's find something random. Simple. Simple. How simple is that? Q Yonky, got someone who sells me some 4Js. It's lit. Q, I got a dude who sells some really fun stuff. Let me see if I have a pack of it. Dude, this is what it looks like. Getting it? There we go. You should hook me up with your plug. Looks to be nice. Is it foreign? I don't. Q. AI mod says it deleted it because of sexual content. It's not. So I think AI mod is just dumb today. Oh, Q, it's the best. I know this guy through my sister, so I don't know him, but he like is in love with my sister, so he just hooks her up. So she'll just text him. But yeah, it's foreign and it's here, dude. And this one is called. Does it have its name here? I don't see the name, but let me just. Wow! It's empty, but Jesus. Jesus. It's loud, dude. It's so loud. Oh my God. But yes, Q, so she'll basically text him and then he'll just reply back with what he's got. It's all foreign stuff, dude. And then you'll get it in this pack and it's packed in there. And then, yeah, then you have your fun, dude. It's a good time. How much? Let's see. From memory. From memory, it was like. I think like 10 grams is like 8K, I want to say. I feel like it's less than that. I'll say 3 or 4K for like. like a G per gram, maybe something like that. Q. I'd have to ask. Cook me up right now, lol. Oh my god. I'll ask my sister. I'm asking her right now. Yeah, I'm asking for you, Q. I'll find out. Okay. I've been asking, we'll see. Should get on it when we link up. Oh, buddy. It's great stuff. I'll tell you that much without any shame. It's very great stuff. But you have to like know how much, like you have to know what you're going to do, because if you have this like you do with Shash, you'll not be able to be productive because you'll just be too stout. You'll just be too fried to like, you'll be like, dude, I was meant to do something. Like I had a plan. I had plans. Now I can't do them because I'm fried. So. Okay, Q. Oh my god, Q. The prices are even better than I expected. Okay, Q, listen to this. Gelato Dream Critical Kush Karma OG. 7 grams 1400. 14 grams 28. And 28 grams 35. And then for Loud Cap Junk Girl Scout cookies, 3.5 grams is 2K. 7 grams is 4K. 14 grams is 8. And 28 grams is 14. Yo, Q, I'll text you this. I've got your WhatsApp. I'll send you on WhatsApp this list. It changes every now and then, so it's not like he always. I think certain things he can get. Dude, I remember like a few months ago, I had wedding cake. Wow, dude. First of all, wedding cake smells like cake. That's the first thing. It really does smell like cake, and it's just good. It's good times. And then, my brother hooked me up with this. It's called Burberry Kush, and it's crazy because he knew I would know, but he didn't say anything. He just told me what it was called. Dude, it smelled exactly like Burberry cologne. I was like, we can make it smell like cologne now? What? Does the plug deliver? Oh, Q, yes he does. What are you talking about? As long as he knows you're not fed. So if you're homies, then yeah. Yeah, but when I get off stream, dude, I'll hook you up with those. I'll hook you up with that list. We need some percussion. It's sounding empty still. Where's percussion? Percussion. Let's see, what's in the conga? Yeah, like this. Then we'll add a bass. We'll add a bass. Why not? Oh, and then add a filter to this whole thing just for funsies. Check this out. I could add something else to this melody. I could add some sideways. I call it sideways. Just some extra. Tell me you got a pills plug. There is a theory that a drug in dose trip helps with addictions and other mental issues. Reference to that is Jordan Peterson. I do not, friend. So I found out weirdly, like, pills don't work on me. So one time my friends were like, try this, and I did, and then nothing happened, and they were like, what? And I was like, oh, I guess that doesn't work on me. So I don't have that, but I could see the reasoning there. That makes sense to me. But what type exactly, Q? And you can message me on WhatsApp if it's too hot for for stream. But I don't think Kik cares. I really don't think Kik cares. We're just talking about chemistry. Ain't nothing but a G thing. We add something else? Hey. We just made a whole jam here, guys, while I was getting ready for dinner. I'm dancing like Joey Diaz. And Joe Rogan was the one dancing like this. Oh, Q. I've never... I mean, I know it's around. But yeah, that one, I'd have to look for you. Then back to that filter. Hey. Hey. Q, you're out here trying to expand that brain. I like it. But don't worry, Q. That stuff is not difficult to find. I know people who are on the second one every weekend. In fact, I'm pretty sure you have like a mad tolerance to this, dude. I don't even know if it's doing the thing that it does. Now you're just getting kind of, I don't even know what you get when you have that kind of tolerance, but we'll see. Oh, I love you guys. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm grateful. And I'm not going to waste that time. You know what I'm saying? So right now I need to have dinner. That's what I need to do. But tomorrow you will definitely be able to catch me doing exactly this. Just vibing, you know? So muchos gracias, my friends. I've been looking for shrooms for more than 5 years with a friend. What? Oh, Q, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. But again, with that type of stuff, you want to make sure like you trust where it's coming from. So that's a fair point that you've been looking for a minute. But that stuff's not hard to find, dude. I'll let you know what I find in the memory banks. But for now, my friends, I'm gonna go have dinner. Take it easy. Appreciate you guys. And I'll be seeing you soon. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Well, it did. I'll have this in the background of my streams, just for people to vibe. Vibes. W stream, I appreciate you, Q. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everybody else watching. Thank you, even if you were just hanging out. You don't have to say anything. Just thanks for clicking on my stream. I appreciate you guys. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye.